Welcome to Pie's Bakery. We hope you have a wonderful stay.
Everyone ready to be some goblins? Let's just jump into it. You are the goblins of the Licktoad tribe, who live deep in Brinestump Marsh, south of the hated man town called Sandpoint. Once, other goblins tried to burn Sandpoint down, and they would have been legends if they had succeeded, but they didn't bring enough fire and got themselves killed as a result. Yesterday, your tribe discovered that one of your own had been using forbidden arts and was engaged in one of the greatest of taboos, writing things down. In fact, rumors hold that what he was writing was a history of your tribe. There's no swifter way to bring about bad luck than stealing words out of your mind by writing them down, and so your tribe had no choice. You branded the goblin's face with letters to punish him, which is why everyone calls him Scribbleface now. And then you ran him out of town, took all of his stuff, and burned down his hut. That's where things got interesting. Because before you all burned down his hut, Chief Gutwad found a weird box within the building. Inside was a map and a lot of fireworks. Fireworks that immediately came to use in burning the hut down. Then, this morning, Gutwad announced that tonight there would be a feast in order to drive out any lingering bad luck from Scribbleface's poor decisions. But perhaps even more exciting, all of you have been secretly invited to meet at Chief Gutwad's Moot house. Why would the chief want to speak to you? It can only mean that he's got an important mission for you all. One that the other goblins of the tribe couldn't pull off. This could be your chance to go down in Licktoad history. Lying at the center of the village, the chief's moot house is a veritable museum of Licktoad heroics. And as this adventure starts, all of you have gathered before the entrance to the house, awaiting for an invitation from the speaker of the great chief, Slorb, to enter. If you all would like to take a moment to describe your goblin characters to each other, I do have images. You've all grown up in the same village, so you all know each other. And you may have some preconceived opinions about each other, but you're more than welcome to describe what you look like, and I can actually share some handouts as well, if anyone is curious.
Ooh.
But you can still describe what you look like as I share the handouts of the goblins, of course. You can take matters into your own hands and change up how you look, of course, but we'll go just in order. Here's Rita, or Retta.
Yes. So here we have Retta Big Bad, most proficient with her bow, and a bridal veil that she always carries on the top of her head. She is loud-mouthed, and not necessarily because of the words she says, though that's also true. She just is always loud, and she loves to torment small, harmless animals. It's very fun.
Very fun indeed. Next, we have Chuffy.
Tuffy's just a little guy. He likes to sneak up on people, sneak up on his enemies and stab them. He also likes lighting fires and causing explosions.
Wonderful time. Poog. I believe that's you, Ragdoll.
Yes, that is me. Poog. Sorry. Give me something up. Poog is a cleric that likes dog killing and most holy mounted combat, even though he sucks at it.
And
Not
last,
isn't very good, but like has a hard time staying on his mount. Like just abysmal. But he enjoys it nonetheless.
And last but not least, Mogmerch.
Mogmerch like bombs. Mogmerch has mate that annoys crap out of Mogmerch. He's always licking the residue of my alchemical experiments off my face. Mogmerch thinks she won't see Mogmerch blow up.
And
he looks much the same as the picture. With the skull of his, I imagine, father?
yeah, why not? And with introductions with all of you there, you hear a very high-pitched voice from the chief advisor Slorb look at all of you and say, "You may enter!" as he welcomes you in. And as you enter the Moot house, you see Chief Gutwad sitting precariously atop a teetering chair. You would know that Slorb is the one who usually speaks for him. So as you sit down on the dirt in front of the chief, which is a great honor, it is very much to your surprise and shock as Gutwad speaks directly towards you all and says, "Oh, you all be heroes, each of you. You are best Licktoads but for me, and maybe but for Slorb. That you aren't freeing in terror from mighty sound of my voice is all the proof you should need. Yet soon all Licktoad goblins will know your might, for I have picked you for a dangerous mission. You know about fireworks and map we found in Scribbleface's hut. Fireworks were fun, but map is more fun. It shows a route to a place near the coast where Scribbleface found fireworks, and it says there are more fireworks there. I want them for Licktoads. You all go get them tomorrow. Tonight we have big bonfire to burn no bad luck away from you, and we play many games. Much fun. Tomorrow you fetch me fireworks. If you meet men, you make them dead. If you meet dogs, you make them dead. If you meet horses, you make them dead. If you meet lots leg eat babies, many, you should maybe run. And if you not find fireworks, you not come back or we feed you to Squealy Nord." And just as quick as he says this to you, he immediately waves to Slorb to begin ushering you all out, but not before giving you a map to the fireworks cache. If there's anything you would like to do.
I think at the end of his announcement, I would probably just scream about how I like killing dogs.
They make tasty sound when get blown up. I agree, says Mogmerch.
Okay.
And then Mogmerch will wander out and try and get involved with lighting the fires for the bonfire.
about everyone else?
I can help with the fire too. Once it gets up off the ground, I can throw some of my caterpillars that are in my pocket into the fire.
Hogue is very good at fire. Is very good at starting fires. He will go help as well.
Is Chuffy just gonna follow the lot?
Yeah. I guess, yeah.
All
I'll
right.
go help with the fire as well.
Grumbling about how we're not stabbing someone instead.
As you all begin heading towards the big bonfires and into your little village, you have some other goblins come up to you, as it seems word has gone out quickly that you are on a special quest. And it seems that your fellow goblins want to celebrate with you by seeing if you're up to the task. So one of the goblins comes up to you and kind of like the group, but maybe Mogmerch first because you're in the lead, towards the big bonfire. And they come up to you and they dare you to dance with Squealy Nord. Which you would know is Squealy Nord is a fearsome boar who lives in a muddy pit in the middle of the village.
Mogmerch have an important mission tomorrow. Mogmerch can't get mixed up with that stupid stuff. And
What
he
about
goes,
the others? Does anyone else accept the dare?
Rita, fearless warrior! And I dash forward.
Okay. So you dash forward to the pig pen. It is a circular pen, 20 feet in diameter, 10 feet deep, and dancing with Squealy Nord requires you to jump on the pig's back and stay atop it.
Excellent.
So, I will need a ride check as the other goblins watch in amazement.
All right. Before I do this, I will take a swig of my liquid courage, as in the jar of human perfume I have in my bag.
Okay.
Ride check. All right. Into the pen and onto the boar. Yeah.
15, okay.
Either way, that's 15.
You managed to stay on Squealy Nord's back while they are trying to buck you off. I'm gonna need another ride check as you go for another round around the pen. As you have more and more goblins cheering you on.
Buck me off!
dang.
Whoa, alright. You are
Dance, Rita! Dance! Dance, Rita! Dance!
you are just easily doing this. I'm gonna need one more.
Rita will never die!
You are able to last all 3 rounds on Squealy Nord's back, as you are able to then jump off. And as you make it back to the outside of the pen, one of the goblins comes up to you holding this gourd and goes, "Oh, that was very impressive, Rita. Here, take this as our accomplishment for you." And they hand you a dragon brew gourd.
Oh, hell yeah. I take it.
Strange bubbling elixir that allows you to spit gouts of flame.
Up to 3 times. Ooh. 25 feet away? Incredible.
As
That's like 12
Nice.
whole
Good
goblins.
stuff.
That's like 12 whole
And
goblins away.
this is Squealy Nord.
Yeah!
Um,
That is the
as-
cutest pig, might I add.
as they are as you are finishing that up, Mogmurch, you're just helping. You're just keeping on the fire. Are you just throwing bombs into the fire?
Yeah. Yeah, Mogmarch knows how to build a fire best. Best in village. And he, begins to say, "No! You've left out this, this, and this!" And he gets it and places it in there.
All
As he's berating the other goblins.
Yeah, as you're as you're berating the other goblins, the one of them, you see some of them kind of like push a younger goblin up to you to like their own version of a dare to try and ask you, like, hey Mogmurch, we know you have important things to do, but would you like to join our game of hide or get clubbed?
Foolish children! Mogmarch has things to do. Look at this fire, it's nowhere near ready for the night's festivities. Get the hell out of here.
They immediately just start running off. You see them, run
Foolish
off.
little goblinses.
As some other goblins come up to Chuffy and Poog standing with Rita as they approach with another challenge. They look to whoever, but you see them with a bag of a black bag. As maybe they come up to Poog, as they say, "Hey Poog, bet you can't eat this bag of bull slugs quick. If you can do it, we'll give you something special for your quest tomorrow."
I bet I can eat that bag of bull slugs. Give it here.
Okay. You are gonna
As
do
I
me a
drop my
favor.
handful of leaves that I'm about to throw in the fire, because I'm not really helping stoke this fire at all. I'm just throwing like leaves and a bunch of already dead stuff that's just gonna like flame up really big when I throw it in there. Like
So you would know that.
minimal contribution for the biggest like short-term flame.
So you would know that even among the goblins, you would know that bull slugs are considered particularly foul-tasting because of the large amounts of slime they exude, also difficult to chew. You're brought a wicker basket containing the slug bag, which is a great name that I will show you. She brought the slug bag.
Slugs.
Along
Delicious.
with a napkin made out of a soggy leaf. So as you are given this, you are tasked with eating the full bag of 5 slugs. If you're eating them down, I will ask for. I'm gonna need 5 fortitude saves, which you'll find fortitude on the main sheet under AC. And just click it once. You should have a save. We'll see how it goes. We're gonna go slowly. If you want to give me 1 fortitude. Okay, let me make sure they aren't whispered. Alright, first one's at 20. You're able to get the first slug down, no problem, as you go back in with your leaf to grab another. Roll that for me again. This time, the
Womp
second
womp.
one is not as good. Let's see. So, okay, you can attempt to swallow it again. It's gonna be more difficult. But if you want to give me another fortitude for the same slug... No. Let me
I
see
attempt to
here.
like swallow down the it coming back up, and that just doesn't go well. It just comes up even more.
Yeah. As you try swallowing this one, yeah, you just spit back up the slug, which causes you, let me see here, which causes you to be sickened, which I put under your conditions. And as you kind of maybe throw up the slug, the other goblins who came up with the wicker basket like take the bag back from you, and some of them are laughing. You hear another goblin behind the main goblin go, "I told you he couldn't do it. You owe me." And there it sounds like they had a bet on it. Anyone else in the party is welcome to try and take this challenge as well, but they are definitely laughing at Poog.
No, I almost had it. Just give me the bag back. I can do it. I swear.
The one with the bag is clutching and like, no, you've already failed. You lose. Good day, sir.
I wrap my arm around Poog's neck and like pull him back as like friendly gesture to laugh at him and to commiserate with him and get his mind off of that.
Other goblins do come up. Anyone is able to accept trying to eat the bag of bull slugs again, or anyone's able to try that challenge again. The little goblins, the little kid goblins, would come up to you and challenge you to their game of hide or get clubbed. You would also know that behind the Moot house is the infamous Rusty Earbiter, which is essentially an obstacle course made of rusty wires, bent swords, and thorny branches. And eventually, throughout the big bonfire, goblins would come up to you, offering each of you, or whoever would accept, to accept the dares in return for, a special item that might help you on your special quest. This seems like... This is essentially a celebration of the four of you. This big bonfire is in celebration of your special quest. And they are, as goblins do, rather than giving you the stuff, they want you to prove your worth and daring you to these different challenges in order to receive these special items. So you've already danced with Squealy Nord. Anyone can try to eat the bull slugs, anyone can try to hide or get clubbed, and anyone can try the Rusty Earbiter.
They definitely did some voodoo magic on those slugs. If I couldn't eat them, ain't no way anyone else can.
Mogmert will try to eat the slugs.
Okay.
Yeah, when they cursed them. If you can't do it, then they definitely cursed him. We should just stab him and take the goods.
That how do I change it from just to the GM?
I can fix it for you.
All right, but you did see that 15 though.
I did indeed, and that is that is one success. I'm gonna need 4 more.
Huzzah!
Actually,
Here
3
we
more
go.
because one already got eaten.
Mwah.
You can try again, but a second fail.
I lose.
A second fail is the
Sure.
exact same thing. You feel your stomach churn as you become sickened.
Both of them come up.
Yep. Does Chuffy want to try as you see your fellow two goblins throwing up these bull slugs?
Thank goodness we can rest before tomorrow.
Yeah, Chuffy will try.
Alright. Let me go to your sheet and make sure it's not on Whisper. Alright. You will see Fortitude right under AC on your main screen. Which is under all your ability scores, and you're just going to click on Fortitude. You should see Strength, Dexterity, Con, Intelligence, Wisdom, Charisma, and then AC. Fortitude's right under those.
I don't know what any of that's at.
It's on the main
Just a
screen. I
second.
moved you to the main. Well, while we wait to figure out this Fortitude, would anyone else want to try Hide or Get Clubbed or the Rusty Ear Biter?
Yeah, so she does not have
What?
the other characters. Like, she doesn't have her player sheet here. Like, there's not the.
They're
character sheet for
available
her
to see for everyone.
and her journal tab.
Chuffy lick wound.
There's just the handouts, and that's it.
Really?
Should be under the creatures tab.
Yeah, it's under Creatures and Pre-Generated Characters in Journal.
And then you're gonna.
Everyone should be able to see all the sheets.
Especially now.
Yeah, because I just showed it to everyone.
Okay, so what do I click? I'm sorry.
You're going to click where it says Fortitude under Armor Class, under AC. You should see Fort. Alright. There's 3 bull slugs left. You're able to swallow the first one. Click on that again for me. Wow, these 8s. You have
Yes.
You have a second chance to try and swallow it again. As you struggle, so click on it again.
My screen's being really weird. Okay, stop doing that.
Okay, you're able to get the second one down. You go in for the final slug. So click on Fortitude once more. You have a second chance with all of them. Okay, you are able to swallow the final slug as
Oh,
you swallow the final slug, and the goblins come up to you with this similar to the weapon you have. They give you a fabled weapon called the Gorge of Gluttons.
ooh.
Hmm.
which if someone wants to do the honors who can actually edit that onto Chuffy's character sheet, I would appreciate that. There are 2 more challenges as you move through the night. There's Hide or Get Clubbed and the Rusty Earbiter if you wish to partake.
I'm trying to pull as many of my companions to hide or get clubbed.
I think Poog would enjoy some hide or get clubbed. It would make his tummy feel better.
And I'll try the other one, the rusty ear blade or whatever.
Rusty Earbiter. Okay.
There you are.
Alrighty. How about Chuffy? Are you taking your win, or are you joining Hide or Get Clubbed?
I think I'll join Hide or Get Clubbed.
Alright. We'll go with Hide or Get Clubbed first. The 3 of you rush off into the marsh and have to find a good hiding spot. For those that are new to this system, if you scroll down on the main page and look under skills, you should see stealth. I need the 3 hiders to roll me a stealth, please. So that's Poog, Chuffy, and Rita.
I think there has to be a right way to say my name.
It's probably Rita.
Or it could be like Rada, because it's spelled like beta.
And stealth from Chuffy.
Trying to find it.
It's all the way at the
It's
bottom
at the-
of skills.
Oh, I didn't have it. Okay. Okay.
Okay. Let me see here. The other goblins are going to try and find you. And if they do, they're allowed to whack you with a club. So they're going to start looking. And I'm going to roll to determine how many goblins come close enough to the hiding goblin. Each of you to attempt a perception check to find you. So I'm going to roll a d10 to determine... I'll just roll 1d10 to determine how many goblins get close to each of you, rather than one individually for all of you. So d10, how many goblins get close to you? 9! 9 goblins eventually find their way nearby your hiding place. So I'm gonna roll 3 perceptions for Rita, 3 perceptions for Poog, and 3 perceptions for Chuffy. So they will be at -1. So I'm just gonna roll 3d20 -1.
I will say Poog's hiding is he's just laying like in the mud, like has mud covered on top of him and is just laying there like trying to be super, super still while everyone's like standing around him talking.
Alright, so... Oh, you know what? That's a good question. How does Rita hide? We know how Poog hides. How does Rita hide?
I think Rita would find some reeds in the marsh and hide among them, using her now muddy bridal veil to blend in.
Ooh, like the Predator. Alright, how about Chuffy? How does Chuffy hide?
I think he just finds something to hide.
Just hiding behind a tree.
Yeah.
All right. So these 3d20 are for Rita. Not even close. These are for Poog. They find you, Poog.
I wonder why.
And you get, as they find you, you get smacked with a club.
Imagine like 2 or 3 of them
Yeah.
are just standing there talking, and then one of them just looks down and just brings this club down right on my head.
They bonk you on the head for 3 points of damage as they send you off. And then lastly, for Chuffy, they do not find you. And as you guys reconvene with Poog at the entrance, before you get your reward, we're gonna go over to the Rusty Earbiter as Mogmerch tries their way through it. You've agreed to the dare to climb into one end of the Rusty Earbiter and wiggle through it, coming out to the other side. I'm going to
Mogmerch
need
is easy.
3 escape artist checks from you. But give me the first one. First one is good. You are able to climb your way through the first part. Give me another.
Oh, I did not mean to do that. I'm sorry.
Another successful escape artist. You can see the end. Give me one more.
Mwah. Oh, whoa. Wait.
All right. On a fail, you are going to cut yourself as you take no damage. You
I'm not sure if it
managed
like means anything, but on my end it says he's rolling as Chuffy.
Yeah, that's weird.
Oh yeah, that is weird. But I'm getting the right rolls. I think it's because I showed it to everyone.
I got I was yeah, okay. I got to redo that. Cuz that wasn't me. That was I didn't notice that somebody else had shared.
Yeah, I shared the sheet before.
Okay,
Yes, you're.
so let's try this again.
Let's try that again. Give me the first 2 or the first one. All right, that's good. I'll just leave the 0 damage. You somehow managed to avoid getting stabbed, but you're
Right.
still in the Rusty Earbiter. So this is kind of like, just keep going. That's a success. You can see the end. All right, let's roll that 1d4 minus 2 and see if you get cut. You get cut for 1 point of damage. You make it out. And as everyone completes their challenges, as Chuffy and Poog and Rita make it out of the swamp, the marsh, you guys are... The goblins look at you and said, you know, we really didn't expect more than one goblin to win this. You decide who gets this. And they give you a ring that lets you climb real good.
Ooh, very good.
And as you make it out, Mogmerch, you are given a robe. You are given not just any robe, but the chief's personal, very useful robe that is useful.
Ooh.
Yes. Mogmerch be chief one day. This
I'll give the
obviously
ring that
belonged
lets
to
you...
Mogmerch as he throws it over himself.
Yeah. I give the ring that lets you climb real good to Chuffy.
Oh.
Okay. And Poog is made the laughingstock of the goblins for the rest of the night.
My head hurts, tummy hurts.
Raspberries at Poog.
As you all complete the dares, the big bonfire is a success. Everything goes well. You guys are celebrated. Poog is laughed at. It is a glorious night for when you can then find yourselves rested and well for the morning.
Ah, yes. Mogmarch feel much better now. And that fire bolstered Mogmarch's soul, ready for important mission.
And come morning, you are brought before the chief once more, where he instructs you to get fireworks and bring them here to me. And as he does so, to help you all out, he gives you the final stash of fireworks from Scribbleface. You are given 2 Desdin candles, 4 paper candles, and one singular skyrocket. As you are then told to head off through the swamp, following the map, and to bring back more fireworks.
Ooh.
Let's go.
Alright. You guys begin. Let me put the appropriate music or ambiance on.
We're wandering around waist deep in, well,
In swamp.
swamp, yeah.
Who takes the lead? Who's the brave leader of this expedition?
I take the lead.
Okay.
After last night's showing, definitely not Poog. What,
Rita
Mogmarch
is fearless.
has noticed Rita's prowess and silently respects her. Though he would never say as much.
You all begin making your way through the swamp and towards the destination. As you do so, you find yourself in, classic swamp. Growings of reeds, trees, the swamp trees with the long roots that grow into the water as you wade through the muck. Rita, as you lead the band, mangroves, as you lead the band of goblins to success and victory for Chief Gutwad, would you like to roll me a perception?
I would love to roll perception with my bulbous eyes. 18.
18.
By the way, I'm being serious about my bulbous eyes.
Big old balloon head. As you begin moving forward through the mangroves, through the swamp, through the reeds, you notice above you in the treetops, spinning a web to get down and try and ambush you, is the fabled eater of goblin babies, the spider known as Lot's Legs Eat Goblin Babies Many. And you are able to spot it before the ambush occurs. And we will roll for our first fight of the night. For new players, you will see on your sheet there is a big initiative button next to your ability scores. You can click on your token and then click on that, but you might not have to click on your token, I'm not sure.
Oh yeah, jump gate might be special.
Mogmerch, go first!
Yeah,
oh,
what's...
maybe Mogmerch don't.
Yeah, I mean, you
I
guys are
got an
tied.
18.
Who would like to go first? Chuffy or Mogmarch?
I got an 18 dex. I don't know.
It's the same for Chuffy, I think. Or at least they have the same
Mogmerch
bonus.
let Chuffy go.
Chuffy's dex is 19.
Alright.
Yeah,
Yes.
Chuffy,
So,
you are first. One thing about Pathfinder movement is... Where is the first... So the first diagonal you take is 5 feet. If I'm... Someone correct me if I'm getting this wrong. The next diagonal you take is 10 feet.
And it alternates like that.
And you can't move, attack, move.
Right. And if you move, you can't do your full attack action either.
And yeah, full attack lets you attack multiple times. But you're all just level 1. You're just level 1 little baby gobbos. So what would you like to do, Chuffy?
Gosh.
You can run up to him and try and smack him.
Yeah. I'll try.
Alright. I'll move you up. Run up to try and slap him, and then just click on Dog Slicer in your attacks at the bottom of your main, under Weapons and Attacks.
Let's see this.
To dogs.
Yep. You go to swing at the big spider, but it, like, skitters out of the way, causing you to miss. Mogmerch.
Mogmerch ready. Okay. Just, taking a look at what I've got for feats. Okay, well, just throw anything, so that should be fine. Okay, now I gotta focus in. And so... Mogmerch. 5 feet. 10 feet. Yeah... This can, no, let's see. I was down here, so I think, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Wait, so our speed as goblins.
You got 30.
Okay, cool. So I can make it up beside Chuffy here.
Mm-hmm.
And lean over and toss a bomb into this square in particular.
Okay.
Shouldn't have to worry about hitting Chuffy.
I think with bombs you pick grid intersections. If I'm not mistaken.
I think you can throw it into a specific square, and then it affects what's around it. I haven't heard that grid intersection one. I think you can just throw it into a spot, and it's an area of effect. I could be wrong. It's been a while since I played a Alchemist.
Bomb.
All right, I shall.
Against
11.
Touch AC. That will not hit touched AC. Is there any like
It's
AoE
still
to the bomb?
It's okay. So, basically, what's gonna happen is it's gonna take. So I rolled. 20 plus 5. What the hell? That's weird. Oh well. Yeah, I rolled. I think I may do the damage that I rolled on the dice only to the ones, not the extra, not this 11 stuff. Let's see.
Okay, so
Let me just-
it'll take 3 damage. You rolled a 1d6
Yeah.
plus 2. You rolled a 3 plus 2. It'll take 6 damage
Yeah.
from the AoE.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, so it so it takes 3 damage from the AoE of the bomb.
Right.
As we go to Poog.
That's a,
What's the range on like throwing weapons like the javelin here? What's the range on that?
So
believe that's
let
like
me
20 feet.
yeah, let me go to your sheet. If you look and open it up,
Oh, I didn't know that was the thing.
yes, your range is 30 feet.
wow.
Ooh.
Excuse me.
Poog can throw a javelin pretty far.
Who can? Who can only move 20 though, correct?
Let me. So if you.
Well, if I'm 30, then you probably are too, since we're all
Uh,
pretty much base goblins.
Yeah, that's interesting. Poog only has 20.
Yeah, that's what I thought that speed meant, so I just wanted to make sure. 2, so it's 5, 10.
Well, why the heck do I go through the... Where's that?
Yeah, Poog's gonna go here and then throw the javelin.
Alrighty.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
Wow.
That's awesome.
Wow. First, just to be clear, yeah, first time playing Pathfinder, right? And your
First roll.
first attack roll is a crit,
Girl.
which does also confirm, which I believe takes the 6, right?
yeah, just the 6. It gives you, because it doesn't know if the crit confirms, so it gives you both normal and crit.
So you throw this javelin, and it pierces like Lot's legs. You know, you break from your fear of this goblin or of this spider that has been terrorizing your goblin tribe, and you throw this javelin, and it like pierces into the mouth of the big spider as it lets out this screech. It's not dead, but it is very hurt as you are going to see it turn on its hind quarters, and
That's for my nephew you ate last year, you son of a bitch!
and it is going to try and flee. Remind me, people who are smarter at Pathfinder than me, there is such a thing as
Yep.
disengaging.
It's an action.
Withdrawal.
Withdrawal, which allows them to move, right?
Withdrawal will de-threaten their current square and let them move their normal speed for their full action.
Okay. They are going to do so. And as they do so, they begin running off through the swamp, back
Don't let
into
that squirrel bitch escape!
back into
Sorry.
their webs, as you see them running into the swamp, and narratively, you see the big spider disappear.
Versus.
Dang nabbit.
Almost had him.
Cowardly creatures.
What would you like to do? Do you want to hunt the spider or continue with your mission?
I don't really. I just trudge forward. I'm getting that spider.
Give me a survival check.
Ain't killing no more babies.
I'm still going forward.
All right, a survival. You begin going forward, and you are, unfortunately, you may know these swamps, but Lots Legs knows this swamp better, and you eventually kind of get turned around and are unable to. You maybe start seeing, at first you see where, branches have been broken in the trees from where Lots Legs would have climbed up and started fleeing, but eventually you lose sight and do not see. where the
Mogmurch
spiders
will
went.
look too.
Okay.
Yeah.
With this second one, Mogmurch, you tap into your explosive attunement to nature.
Yeah.
And you are able to track the spider's movements.
Follow me this way.
to
Many Legs went this way. He will not escape us.
to an old-looking tree, an old-looking dead tree with webs on it and bodies all around it. Some goblins, some human, all in webs. And for sake of positioning, I'm gonna say we'll go back into initiative as you do see Lots Legs in their tree as you have tracked down the spider.
Filthy spider. We comes for you.
And for images just like the opening image, this is the scene of the fight. As just like before, for the new players, click on Inish on your character sheet. Okay. Rita. You're up first. If you are there, you are muted.
Yeah. I'll just say, Mogmurch, you can have the rest of my perfume! And I'll step up 5-15, and I'll fire with my short bow.
Okay.
Mogmurch is
Yeah.
jealous of short bow.
It's only 14.
A 14 hits
Alas,
Hell yeah.
I have gotten max damage.
for 4 damage as the arrow pierces the spider. As we go to Chuffy's turn.
How much further forward could I move?
You can, with your movement, I believe you can get to right here. You won't be in range to attack it with your dog slicer, but you can throw a dart at it.
I'll try to do that.
Hit him with a
Alright.
lawn dart.
Yeah. So just like before, scroll to the bottom of your sheet, and under dog slicer, you should see dart. 19 will hit. The dart will pierce the spider, but not kill it. As you throw this dart into its, thorax or wherever on the spider. Poog.
Poog's gonna move to here for his 20, and then fire off of his last javelin. Oh
What
my
the
god!
hell?
No way!
That's
Notice this.
insane. It doesn't
But it,
confirm, but as you throw this last javelin, it pierces Lot's legs, eat goblin babies many, and they die. With one
A
final
slayer
screech.
of Lot's legs eats goblin baby many.
well done, goblins.
Let the record show that it was I, Poog, that slayed the beast.
But could you have slain the beast if Mogmerch not find it?
Could you have found it if Poog didn't leave a blood trail?
All good points. All very
Yes.
good points.
All goblins contribute.
Poog just more than others.
Ooh, Glot's leg slayer.
If anyone would like to look around, I will accept 2 perception checks from 2 people.
Yeah,
Or 1
Poog-
perception
Let me
check
just
from 2
take a
people.
look here.
Poog would like to, because he would like to look to see if there'd be any useful,
Perception.
anything useful, like medicinally he could get out of it, because he is a cleric after all.
Alright,
This guy
so-
look after everyone.
Poog and Mogmerch, give me a perception, please. Under your
Okay.
skills. Mogmerch.
Mogmerch not see anything.
Yeah, you find swamp.
Where'd the
I
spider even
swap.
go?
Poog, you begin going through the cocoons and bodies. In it, you find 24 gold pieces in one. In another, you find a masterwork light crossbow
Oh shit.
with 11 bolts. In another,
Dang.
you find a pearl worth 100 gold pieces. In another, you find
Oh,
you find
Right.
2 potions of cure moderate wounds. In another one, you find a potion of bull's strength. In another, you find a potion of bear's endurance. And in the last one, you find a wax paper sealed package containing 6 pieces of licorice flavored taffy.
Yum.
Damn.
Poog is a very rich goblin.
So all of
Oh,
you,
we wish we had that last night.
all of you guys are, looking around the giant tree that Lotsleg made their lair when Poog comes stumbling back with an armful of stuff that he can barely hold.
All right, I'm gonna
Um,
start grabbing.
I
would
would
like
offer
to-
the crossbow to Greta first, seeing that she is the only one with a bow currently. I think she would be offered the crossbow. It's not a pointy stick that I can throw. I don't think I want it.
All martial weapons. Yeah. That's a simple weapon. Hell yeah.
Mogmerch would like to make a couple of rolls. He would like to make first a knowledge nature to find the spider's venom sac, and then craft alchemy to extract it.
Okay.
Would that be acceptable?
That will be acceptable. Okay, I'll say a 12 is enough. You know, I mean, your tribe has been terrorized by Lot's Legs, so you know how
Right.
Lot's Legs works.
Right.
And an 18, I will say, you get yourself some spider venom.
Oh yeah. Mogmarch, take from enemy. Mogmarch, learn to kill other enemy.
Would Chuffy like to do anything?
I don't think so.
Right. All right. You guys have a horde of loot from this tree. What would you like to do next?
So, like, is it literally hard for him to carry?
I personally am gonna pocket the potions and the taffy. I'll distribute those as I see necessary, being the cleric. Who would take it upon himself to just shove those in his bag.
It's
That's good.
it's definitely not hard to carry. It's just, the goblin goofiness of suddenly coming around a tree with, a bunch of
An
potions and a
arm.
crossbow, like
Yeah.
Right.
A giant big pearl, which is honestly
Mhm.
probably what a bunch of goblins would start fighting over first.
Nice.
I want that taffy.
It sounds yummy.
There's enough to go around for all the goblins.
Yep. And then 2.
Indeed.
All right. Probably at full volume and like voice cracking. I'll turn around away from Poog after grabbing a taffy and say, "Off!"
You
and
definitely
start marching forward.
cut out with the mic. The mic.
I say, "Off to fireworks!"
Okay. You guys begin to set out.
I'm gonna grab my 2 blood-covered javelins out of the spider as well.
All right.
Good call.
As you guys head out and begin continuing along, you eventually find a 2-masted ship lying mired in the mud of a clearing. Its rigging thick with moss and decorated with lanterns and wind chimes made from goblin skulls and bones. Strange writing is faintly visible along the ship's prow, while the soggy, swampy yard that surrounds the wreck is encircled by a rickety wooden fence. A thin curl of smoke wafts up from the chimney that protrudes from an unusual box-like structure near the ship's bow.
Who are these monsters?
So, could I make a knowledge nature to see what kind of creatures inhabit this area?
Sure. And just to be clear, this is where your map would have led you for the fireworks.
Fair. Oh, actually, I should probably make a survival first, though, to see if I can find tracks, and then the knowledge nature to identify them. So here we go. Not as good.
Not as good. So if we're gonna go by that, you wouldn't find any tracks to be able to identify, but you would know now that you're beyond. Most stuff within the swamp does not veer into Lot's Legs territories. But it is possible that there are other creatures out here, maybe even goblins. But you're not for certain, because for most goblins of your tribe, many do not wander outside of Licktoad territory for fear of Lot's Legs.
Fair. I can't find any tracks. Infuriating.
I would start looking around for tracks to see if I could help Chuffy.
I bet it's bad goblins.
You mean
Or
Mogmerch?
man.
Yeah, Mogmarch. I'm not finding anything anyways.
Yeah, no.
There's just a bunch of mud here. Nothing's been through here except for us.
Mogmerch can't find any tracks, but Mogmerch thinks he smells man flesh.
So I'm gonna do something out of character and shut my mouth and try to stealth.
Okay.
Shutting my mouth is the only thing I'm doing for the stealth.
Mm-hmm. All right, you begin stealthing.
I'm still humming Mission Ingobblable, but
Mhm.
still closed.
I have more of like the Pink Panther in my head.
How about everyone else?
Mogmerch is gonna, I suppose, he's gonna follow after Rita.
Yes, I would do the same and shut up, try to stealth and follow suit.
Okay.
I guess I'll also do a stealth roll.
Yes, I will do.
All right, you all begin stealthing. You see in front of you, Rita, a vine-choked gangplank with a mossy handrail descends sharply from the ship's bow to the muddy ground below. One handrail seems to be encrusted with a large ball of dried mud.
Okay. I will load a bolt into this light crossbow,
Right.
and then I will trundle up the ladder or
Okay.
gangplank.
Give me a reflex save.
Okay.
So
The 8 is back.
very funny. Um, as you begin walking up, using the railing to climb up, part of the vines on this railing snap taut, and what you thought was at first a ball of mud is actually a falling wasp hive and wasp nest. It's very funny because despite failing the reflex save, it actually goes over your head and smacks into Poog. And Poog, can you roll me a dexterity save, or not dexterity, fortitude saving throw? My bad, fortitude saving throw. An 11. Okay. You are going to take, as they begin stinging you, you are going to take -1 to your dexterity as they sting you, causing you to flail about. And I imagine you're probably screaming being stung.
If not, I broke out laughing.
Yeah. As you break out in laughter and
I imagine Poog would
screams,
like put his hands over his mouth, but he would start screaming full blast anyways with his hands over his mouth like they weren't even there.
as you do so, as you're laughing, as the others witness this, you see a mad-looking horse, blazing red eye, white mane, come rushing around the corner as Stomp doesn't take kindly to intruders.
Oh, hamburgers.
Well, the good thing
Good
about
thing we
being
got that,
goblins, you have horse slicers.
And we even got somebody even got the special one.
I do
Yes.
not have a horse chopper.
I don't either. I just got a club and bombs.
Chuffy's got the special one. I think Poog has one as well. Who are we missing? We're missing Mog Merch.
Oh, sheesh. Man. Initiative time. Do-do-do, do-do-do. Initiative.
All right. Poog, you're up first.
So I see here in my spells, I have this calm animals. Is that something I can cast?
Let me look at that.
Is Stomp an actual horse?
Yes.
Is the question.
This spell soothes and quiets animals, rendering them docile and harmless. Only ordinary animals can be affected by this spell.
Stomp an ordinary animal.
Let me find out. Is Stomp ordinary? I mean, you can find out by casting it.
Okay. I think that's gonna be the move here. Pooh was gonna loudly announce, "Oh, it's just a horse. I can calm this beast." Because I'm gonna take 5. And it's 10, and I only have to be 20 from it, so I'm gonna stop like right here before I cast it.
Okay. And click on your spell. Calm animals.
We'll say the 13.
All right, let's see if that can happen. You move up to try and calm it, holding your hands out like Chris Pratt in Jurassic World to the raptors. And it just, snorts and stomps the ground and just seems mad. It does not seem affected.
I think we're making serious progress up here. Give me a couple more hours and I think I'll have this thing calmed down.
Rita.
Hey, yeah. Do I smell dog?
You definitely smell dog.
Ah, well, I can at least loose one, bolt. Boink.
That
I don't think that's gonna hit the horse.
That does not hit Stomp.
Okay, well, that was my attack. I'm gonna go look around for a dog.
All right.
Happy dead. What's last? 5, 10.
I just
15.
want to get your full movement here. As you move up, you see the main deck of the shipwreck is cluttered with objects, both natural and artificial. Thick swaths of leafy vines grow over the deck, and shiny green patches of algae and moss grow where the vines do not. The central cabin's roof has a wide edge, creating a canopied walkway along the ship's sides. A flight of steps up to the roof of the ship's main cabin, the entrance to which is blocked by a door decorated by a large number of rodent and bird skulls. A smoking stovepipe chimney extends up the highest point above. And you can see 2 feral-looking dogs. One a mangy hound with one blue eye and one brown eye, and the other a scruffy mongrel with a crooked tail. Both look quite feral, and are chained each to these different masts with a quite long-looking, rusty chain.
I will be right
Okay.
back. My dog is whining at my feet, wanting to go out.
All right. Is that all?
That'll have to be.
All right. Chuffy, you can't get close to Stomp to stab him, but you might be able to throw a dart at him.
Right. I'll probably do that. I don't know how far forward I can move. I'll run as far as I can and then
Alright, I believe... I think you can get right there to be able to throw a dart. A 13 will hit for 1 point of piercing damage. Alright. Stomp is... Let me look at old Stompy here. Stomp is gonna run up and try and use their hooves on Poog. They do not appreciate trying to be calmed down. I don't believe that hits Poog. I will look at their sheet. That does not hit Poog.
Very good. That's what I like to hear when I come back. That does not hit.
Mogmerch.
Okay, let me just take a look at what I got here. I got a club, and I got bombs. Okay, so... I'll move up to... here. I believe that's good. And, toss a bomb into old Stomp Square.
Alrighty.
Damn.
Yeah, that'll do it and confirm it.
Okay, so 13 damage to him.
13 damage. Stomp does not look good. They are on fire and burning. Can Poog finish the job?
Yeah, Poog will try to slice him with his try to slice the horse with his dog slicer, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, you don't have the... Okay. It's Chuffy that does.
Yeah, I have a dog slicer. That's it. So.
Right.
Here we go.
No, not at all. Retta. I keep going back and forth on name pronunciation, I'm realizing.
I heard
Hey,
that. I'm
like I said, there is no correct way to say her name.
It's goblins, yo. It's goblins.
So I can see the dog that's attached to the post, yes?
Yes, this dog is down below. This ladder goes up to it like another, like goes up, and this dog.
Got it.
You can see this dog as well. You can see both dogs.
Alright, I'm gonna 5-foot step forward, use my move to reload, and then fire at the helpless dog.
Okay.
At a +1 to attack. 23 to hit,
That will
and 5
hit.
damage if it will hit.
It shall. You know what? I'm gonna get the dogs in initiative. Now that you've shot one. Okay.
I'd like to imagine as soon as Retta shoots this dog, she just like starts blowing raspberries at it.
I do start singing.
Oh, you start singing, you say, huh?
Yeah, you can continue. I'll figure it out.
Would you like to sing?
Yeah, that works. Rita chop and Rita bite. Rita slay and Rita fight. Rita stab and Rita smite. Rita kills it all just right.
And the rest of you goblins hear that from in the ship. As it comes to Stomp's turn, who's gonna try and again bring the hooves down on Poog. And you are able to jump out of the way, Poog, as I believe an 11 does not hit you.
No.
Chuffy, it is your turn. If you'd like to get up close and try and horse slice.
I probably will.
My dog slicer ain't working. This ain't no dog.
Alright, you can move up.
I guess here.
Get him.
19 hits, and you cut down the horse, killing old Stomp.
Chuffy's excited he actually gets to stab something.
And you use the gimmick. So that's more than 3 slashing.
Do you, does Chuffy begin singing? Do you want a song, Chuffy?
Yeah, Chuffy wants a song.
Chuffy, sing your song. As you kill the horse.
Chuffy's face might make you sick, but Chuffy's knife is awfully quick, and if you are his stabby pick, the knife goes in. Stick, stick, stick.
These songs are great. I love this one shot so much.
Everybody, all the other goblins singing's got Mogmerch wanting to sing too. Has he got a song?
Mogmerch, as you join in the songs of others, Mogmerch begins to sing.
Things go boom when Mogmerch throws. Much more fun than using bows. Sometimes where the boom boom blows is not my fault. That's how it goes.
Is
I got a
Poog
little
inspired? Does Poog join? Or do you save? Do you wait to sing?
Yeah, I'll wait.
Scab Tongue the dog is gonna try and break off his chains. Let us see if they can. They cannot, but they are going to move. They're able to move. They're so for sake of things, they are underneath you, but they're like underneath the ladder. They cannot get to you, Rita.
Got it.
Mogmerch.
I don't know if my Poog would have the capabilities to come up with a song on the spot like that. Just because everyone else did, that would put more pressure on them. He would need a turn or two to come up with something.
Maybe another fight or two.
Yeah, you'd have to really think about it.
Now that threat is taken care of, Mogmerch will begin to follow after Rada. And that's 15 feet. I can't get in.
Okay. Tickletooth is going to try and break their chains.
Tickletooth.
And they do not, but they are going to 5'10". Go right at the edge here. Poog!
Poog's gonna move his 20 feet right here, right behind.
I can move a little bit further, but it wasn't letting me.
No, 20's my max anyways. I could not have moved any farther than this physically. I mean, we may be blocking Chuffy, but who cares?
If you need to move, I can move you, Mogmerch.
Yeah, thank you very much. There, I got it.
Okay, so Poog, you can get there.
Poog actually doesn't have the movement for that.
got
That
it.
was this was Poog's 20 right there.
Yeah, I
Alright.
think
That's
as far
5,
as I can
10,
get in.
15, 20. Yeah.
Rita.
All right, let's reload once again and fire down on this hound.
Oh, is that
It's down below.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, 11?
Easy there, Rodwave.
An 11
Sorry,
misses.
that was a bad joke. Like down below, my bad.
Curses.
I don't know if I would leave listen to that. Anyway.
All right.
That's my turn.
Chuffy.
Uh,
I'm sure you can probably just get right behind Poog.
yeah. Just
All right. Scab Tongue's gonna try and break the chains again. They do not. They are desperately trying to get up to you, Rita. They are slobbering and feral and trying to get to you.
Just how I like it.
Mogmerch.
Alrighty. So they're not right there. I can't just walk 2 squares and be able to hit them with my club.
No. This one is down below a ladder, and this one is on the other side of the ship.
Okay. Fair. So, well then I will just walk up next to Rita and just toss a bomb down on that dog.
All right. We'd be tossing bombs.
Yeah, this is. I think I can. I wonder. Making new bombs.
Mm-hmm.
Can I just do that? I forget. Because I only. This is my last bomb. Otherwise.
I'm pretty sure you can.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I just need to do some rolls, but and it may be just that I forget. Let me just look it up.
A little double check-see.
Yeah, but that doesn't affect what I'm gonna do right now. So I'll just takes
That
3 fire.
will hit, and the first dog goes up in flames. All right.
And
Tickle
now
Tooth
I will await a look.
will try and break their chains once more. Oh, snap! Tickletooth breaks their chains and jumps down onto the ground floor to get up, to be able to get to you. But they fail their acrobatics I rolled, and I'm gonna knock them prone. And that'll be Tickletooth's turn.
I imagine as soon as the dog hits the wet wooden, the muddy wooden deck, he just starts slipping and sliding.
Yeah.
Nails are too long.
Alright, Poog, you're up. I will remind for Mogmerch at least, Lord Gutwad did give you a bunch of fireworks to throw off if you run out of bombs.
Okay, cool.
Well, gave the group fireworks, but I'm sure if anyone's gonna set off something explosive, it'll be Mogmerch.
Right, I feel like that's my job. So let's see.
That is it for Poog.
Alright.
That's his movement.
Retta.
Okay. What would be the process to get down? Like, is it like an extra 5? Like,
Probably just I'm just gonna say 10 feet of movement.
okay. So
Yeah, I
10,
only get 3 per day, so that's
15,
my last.
20, 25. Yeah, I will rush up to it and I will drop my crossbow so that I can use my movement to pull out my dog slicer, and I'm gonna slice right into this.
Alright.
I can't get there.
There you go.
Dynamic light barriers. Okay, so I don't get any extra bonuses because he's prone, but he does lose a lot because he's prone.
Yes.
So this plus 1, 20.
That
Heck yeah.
will hit.
for 6 slashing damage.
You cut into this dog and off with its head as it dies.
Mogmerch, his respect for Rita just deepens that much more. And he does a little goblin nod.
There is a door here you see that goes further into the ship. I'll also say there's probably like a ladder here that goes to the crow's nest as well.
Hmm.
Hoog would like to climb the ladder to go up to the crow's nest.
Okay. Roll me a climb check.
Womp womp.
You start to climb, but then in your head, Poog, you think, how can you go back to the Licktoad tribe as the killer of Lotsleg eats many goblin babies if you die from a fall? So you stop climbing.
Hoog would get exactly twice his height, determine he was scared of heights, and climb right back down. If I made it up to the top, it was just going to be this thing about me being too scared to come back down anyways, so it's probably for the best.
Duffy will try to climb up because I have the ring that lets you climb real good.
Yes, all right.
I hit climb.
You hit climb. It has a +5. All right. You are able to climb up this ladder with no issue. And you see whoever owns this boat, this lair, has seemingly absentmindedly left a few valuables up here. You find 2 vials of alchemist fire.
Ooh, I have some of that too.
You find a half empty bottle of grog.
Booze.
I will also for your fireworks, I'll also share them here as well. Here's the paper candle. Here's the skyrocket. And this last one, you find 3 more Desnan candles. More fireworks, as the map foretold. You also find a... Let's see, where is it? You find a masterwork sling and a handful of stones to go with it.
Ooh.
Alright.
And with your ring, you can easily climb back down without a roll. And again, it's kind of similar to Poog. You come down with an arms full of loot. You're carrying a bottle of booze, some flaming vials, fireworks, which is probably what gets everyone's attention immediately, and a sling.
I can't be the only one thinking this. Whenever we're done here, we gotta light this boat on fire.
Oh yeah.
Just had to get that off my chest. Been
Maybe
thinking
with
it
a
ever since we've
firework
seen
or
this
2
thing.
inside.
That's the kind of
The
thinking-
alchemist fire! The alchemist fire! On to the boat.
Yes.
Sure.
Whoever wants any of the gear, it can be handed out. Do you go further into the boat? Do you open the door before you?
Is there anything
do.
else that's lying around up top up here that we would be able to see or grab?
Some
Any
dead
valuables?
dogs.
They burn good, but that's about it.
Mogmerch, as he goes down, will get some of the dog that he burned to death
Mm-hmm.
and eat it.
All right, just chomping into it.
Yeah, he just leans down and just like begins eating at its flank.
Okay.
I'm more of a horseman myself.
Tasty cooked. With a little twang of my alchemical supplies. Perfect seasoning. I see why she likes licking it off my face.
All right. Are you guys continuing through the boat?
Yeah, I'll follow Rita in.
Okay. Let me move Scab Tongue. As I need to move you all real quick. Through the boat you'll be going.
And then, yeah, after I'm done grossly eating a dog, partially, I will follow along after just a couple bites.
Okay. This is where you guys end up down here. Bing. You find yourselves in a blood-splattered chamber of horror. Dead rodents, snakes, and birds have been variously nailed, tied, and hung around the walls. And it is a grisly scene, whatever this room may have been, as you have another door before you.
Oh no. Anyway.
Right?
Which is over here.
Oh. See, I was thinking that, but
Could I do like can I do like a religion check to see if it's like some cult thing?
You
Or is it just does it seem like it would be anything like that, or is it just
roll a
some random
knowledge
dead
roll a
shit?
knowledge religion. Whatever it is, it's kind of terrifying.
Even a
this
goblin's kind of disturbed.
Knowledge Arcana for if this is a ritual?
Sure.
Okay.
Maybe? But again, the same with Poog, like, whatever it is, it's
Just
not, it's not nice. It's even to a goblin, even to the Licktoad tribe, this is scary.
Interesting.
What would you like to do, Rita?
You are in the lead.
well, for one, I will idly hold on to the dragon brew gourd,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'll open the door.
Alright. You
Clink.
open the door, and inside you see a large cauldron bubbling over an iron stove set against the aft wall. Its stovepipe chimney extending up through the ceiling. A bloody burlap sack sits on the floor next to the stove. In the center of the room contains a long, rickety table surrounded by chairs that contain several grisly decorations, as well as a whole family of skeletal goblins. Their bones bleached white and bound together by reeds and twine, as well staring back at you is a very mangy, very angry-looking dog named Cuddles.
Aw.
Disturbing.
You guys are gonna have to fight Cuddles.
Yay.
Hooray. Death to Cuddles. He must die. Let's see. Alright.
The dog who
Oh.
lived, come to die.
And how appropriate that it's Rita first, followed by Cuddles. The dog killer, and then the dog. Rita, you're first.
Rita, big bad dog slayer.
Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna first scream in terror as I see this scene, and then I will scream. The scream will turn itself into a scream of rage, and I charge in and slice at it.
Okay.
That wasn't a scream of terror. That was my war cry.
It's multi-purpose. That's an 8.
An 8! No!
Okay.
Okay. It's Cuddles' turn.
Oh, Cuddles.
Cuddles is gonna try and bite you. Because that's what Cuddles does.
Yes, shocking turn of events.
Does an 11 hit Rita?
11 will not hit me.
You're able to
I
dodge
bonk
out
it
of
out of the way.
Yeah, you bark back at the dog, and it throws him off his groove. Chuppy.
Do I have enough movement to also run in there? And
Let's
just...
see. Let me
Right,
look at your movement here. 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, you can get right up to him if you'd like.
Yeah. And then I'll use my dog slicer.
And I'll say an 18. An 18 hits for 3 slashing. And I will say they are... I mean, they're distracted by Rita. So if you want to
Barking
use
aggressively
your,
at them.
Yeah, if you want to use your sneak attack,
Oh, yeah.
you should see it right down there to be able to click on. All right, 9 damage to Cuddles as you stab into it. Poog.
Poog's gonna come right here and then try to launch his javelin in between them if he can at the dog.
Sure. An 11 will miss and stab into the other side of the wall.
Thread the needle could have hit 3 people, hit absolutely nothing.
Mogmerch, this room's getting full.
Okay, so Mogmerch will be like, "Excuse me, Mogmerch," and he'll come over here, and he
I'm glad you
sees
don't
that
have any more bombs.
this cauldron you said was boiling over, wasn't it?
Yes.
Mogmerch takes 2 more movements because he can. He's got 30. And the intrusive thoughts are going to win, and he's going to try and overturn this cauldron onto the dog.
All right. Roll me strength. Just flat.
Oh, jeez.
Mogmerch, you begin, and it's just too heavy. This is a big, like, wrought iron cauldron.
Mogmerch needs someone bigger to do this. This experiment failure. And he kicks the cauldron again ineffectually.
Rita.
There's a lot of things I could be doing, but I'm really curious to help Mogmerch. So, I'll take a 5-foot step back, and then I'm gonna push it.
All right. Same deal.
Oh.
13. I'll say since the both of you are pushing it, I'll give you a +2 to that for 15. Rule of cool. Style.
Hmm.
And I'll say, I mean, you guys are struggling. You know, pushing it, but eventually you do get it to teeter-totter and tip onto Cuddles. But I am going to ask Chuffy. You'll see on your sheet next to Fortitude, you'll see Reflex. Can you roll Reflex for me, please?
Please. Oh no.
Okay. I'm gonna call it just a d6 worth of burning water damage. Rita or Mogmerch, whoever wants to take the role here.
Well, Rita was the one that tipped it over.
Yeah, but it was
so-
your idea.
Fair. So you said a D6?
A d6, yes.
Okay.
Okay, you push it over. Cuddles is going to take 3 points of damage. Chuffy, you are also going to take 3 points of damage as you fail to get out of the way of the burning water. The first damage done to a goblin has been done by a goblin.
Me. Rita technically did it. It was my idea, though.
I got bonked on the head for 3 damage earlier.
That is true. And Chuffy, under hit points, you'll just reduce your 11 by 3.
Your current.
Yes, the current.
Okay.
Alright, and I'll reduce that on the token so everyone can see. Cuddles. Cuddles doesn't... I mean, Cuddles is surrounded. Cuddles has a veritable source of people to eat here. However, it has the scent of Rita on its nose. So it's gonna 5-foot step and try and bite Rita again.
But I'm just asking that genuine curiosity, but probably not since we attacked last time. Are there attacks of opportunity in this?
There are, but I believe 5-foot steps. Do 5-foot
Right,
steps
it's only
trigger
like incoming into range,
Yeah,
outcoming of range.
Yeah, no provoke
them? Yeah.
for a
Right,
specific
okay.
5-foot step.
It's a special kind of action that unthreatens the square that you're in,
Yeah.
but also forces you not to move anymore on your turn.
So they're gonna try and bite Rita, and you dodge out of the way, leaving Chuffy to be able to hit it and try and get sneak attack.
Ooh, that's flank too.
Yeah, flanking +2. +2 to this attack.
So Chuffy, if you'd like to roll your attack,
The sneak attack, right?
the dog slicer first.
Oh, the dog slicer. Cool.
Well, unfortunately, a natural 1 is gonna miss no matter what. So we're gonna next go to Poog.
Poog's gonna swing his old dog slicer.
Oh my god,
Hey,
man. Well,
Poog's a
20
legendary warrior,
a
honestly.
20 will hit for 3 points of damage. Alright. Mogmerch.
Yo, it me, Mogmerch.
Indeed.
In the heathen. Okay, so he's gonna take out his club and go bonk bonk on the head. Maybe it's a +0 to attack, so. Oh yes, 1 bludgeoning, if that hits.
A 16 does not hit,
Oof.
leaving it to Rita.
Come on.
It's fine, I'll make up for it.
Yes.
18
That hits. How do you kill Cuddles?
with 7 damage. I look to where his matted fur is all boiled, and I use that to hone in, and I target and cut right into its side.
And you slice off a chunk of dog as it falls with a yip and dies, leaving you now in a more bloodied room, still with a family of skeletal goblins.
Peter will cheer loudly once again.
Mogmarch respects now Rita so much that he says, "Good job, Rita."
As
He has crossed the threshold of his respect where he'll now say something.
As you guys have finished the fight, you notice that during the fight, that bloody burlap sack tilted over and spilled out its bloody contents. And you notice that there is a piece of meat that fell out of it. That all of you recognize, as you were there during the event that had happened. This piece of meat is part of Scribbleface's face, with the writing and letters on it that were scribbled onto him. And as you look
What
at the
the hell?
tilted over cauldron, you also notice the rest of Scribbleface's body, his left arm and his heart having spilled from the cauldron as well.
Who's just gonna look over at Chuffy, who's like covered in the stuff as well, and kind of like a disgusting look.
Something smells delicious.
It's the idiot!
Oh, he got what he deserved in the end.
Yeah, I guess he was cursed. Nothing to do with the fact that we banished him from our commune.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we did
Could've
that for a
been
reason,
avoided.
right? Bloop. So what's down here? Is there anything down here? Or...
That would lead you further down the ship, yes.
Well,
There is
Oh.
another level.
I guess so.
Alright.
wait.
You guys are going down.
We're yelling timber.
Let me,
You better move.
Oh, what just
Sorry.
happened, everyone? Everyone just disappeared. Everyone...
I still see me.
Oh, there's Poog. Shuffy disappeared. I need everyone to stop moving.
No.
I need to move
We
you
have rights.
layers. Oh my god, every time you move, you guys disappear off my map, please.
Okay, I'm sorry.
As you go down to the final layer
Goblins have rights too, you know.
and see another door before you.
Door.
Is it Jim Morrison or one of the other
I
doors?
raise up my dog slicer and open it.
You open it and you see, well, first, the air in this cabin is thick and close, stinking of swamp and sweat, with a thick, glistening layer of mud on the floor and swaths of oily fungus clinging to the walls. Even more dangling decorations of goblin bone and animal part fetishes hang from the ceiling on lengths of sinew here, and what appears to be a nest of rags, sticks, mud, and cast-off bits of clothing lie against the westernmost wall. But scattered among the filth and clutter are several exotic-looking man-made objects, including a tantalizing red chest. And as you open the door, you see a goblin. A goblin that Now that you see them, Rita and the rest would recognize as a maybe infamous goblin that was once of the Licktoad tribe. A most cannibalistic goblin by the name of Vorka, who, as you open the door, let me get this right. As you open the door, a firework goes blasting out. And I need to see something real quick before I roll. I am going to put on music. Let me see here.
Time for some firework
Okay.
lighting off.
I'm going to roll. An 11, I imagine, does not hit Rita.
Oh my gosh, no, it does not.
As we will get
11s,
into...
man. You're just...
Yeah, we'll get into turn order here. Oh, she also has a giant toad.
I see that.
Whose name is Lord Longtongue. Here is Vorka, by the way.
An evil, evil goblin.
Mogmerch, you're up first.
Mogmerch will, can I peek in and fire, something at this, goblin? Like, one of the fireworks?
Yeah, I'd allow it.
Alright. Okay, cool. We're just gonna share the same, square here for a second,
Oh.
Rita.
Hoog's gonna yell out not to hurt the toad. I want to try to save it.
Alright, so it's gonna be, a plus dex, ranged attack, right?
Which one are you? You're throwing a firework? Which one are you using?
I'm gonna do the one that the first one,
The Desnin candle?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, the
So what do I roll?
Desnin candle is a ranged touch attack with a -4.
Ah, okay. All right. Well, so this -4 then.
That
crap.
will not hit Vorka.
Well, poop. I tried.
The firework just goes bouncing between and into the room, going flying everywhere.
And yeah, I do believe that'll be my go. Move,
Alright.
action.
Chuffy.
How far into the room
Let's see,
would I have to
5.
go?
You can get up to either of the enemies if you wish. Do you want to get up to the frog or the cannibal goblin?
I'll go up to the goblin
Alright.
since Food wants to save the frog. Nah.
Get him. Get her.
A 17 will hit for 1 point of slashing damage. Alrighty. Rita.
Get out of here, Mogmerch.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go get this evil goblin. 5, 10, 15.
Oh,
Uh,
Lord Longtongue has reach.
do it.
So it's gonna try and lash out at you with its tongue.
I would
Give you a
get
tongue lash.
25 here in total, but I'll
Does a
take that attack of opportunity.
23 hit you.
Yeah.
Okay. So let me just make sure I have this right. Okay, so it is gonna be 1d6 points of damage, 1d6 plus 4 points of damage, 10 points of damage, as you get lashed with the tongue, and are, it will try, I'm just gonna say it happens. This is a level 1 one-shot. I'm not gonna try and really go deep into the rules. You are grappled by the tongue as well. So you go to move into the room, but Lord Longtongue lashes out at you, and the tongue wraps around you as it slaps you in the face.
Okay. I'm just gonna... I'll shout out, Rita's been struck! Poog! Save me!
Upon hearing Rita's cries for help, who will move in.
Well, it ain't your turn yet, brother.
I thought her. Well, I thought her turn was over. I apologize.
Wait your turn.
I apologize.
Yeah. I guess I'll try to pull out a potion.
Alright.
I can't drink it, but I'll pull it out from belongings.
Okay.
That frog's got to go. Sorry.
Mhm.
Now, Poog.
I actually don't think I have multiple spell slots, anyways. For to cast that spell again. So I don't think there's any save in this toad. Poog will run in, and I will administer one of these potions of cure moderate wound to.
Alright.
Because we have 2 of those, correct?
Yep, you are feeding a potion to Rita. So I'll just say it's... Let's just say it's 2d... It's just a flat 2d8.
Would I roll that, or would
Yeah,
she?
you roll it. Rita, you get a potion jammed into your mouth, and you are healed for 8 points.
Okay. I also believe it's +3 for the lowest caster level that can cast cure moderate wounds, but I can also just take the 8. The 8 is great.
Yeah, we're just gonna rock with that for now.
Okay.
Alright, Lord Longtongue. Lord Longtongue. Let me look at this. Lord Longtongue is just gonna ribbit up to you. It's gonna drop you with its tongue and instead try and bite you. Yes, that is what it is going to do. Lord Longtongue is going to try and bite you, Rita. That is a 24.
Yeah.
You are bitten by the frog for 7 points.
Lord Longtongue fucks.
Vorka is going to look at Chuffy and well, another, I think it just happens automatically with the Desnan candles every round. So you lit your Desnan candle, Mogmerch, so I think just 4 more shots, or 3 more shots can be fired automatically.
Per round?
Yeah.
Okay.
So another.
Range.
Well, I'm gonna roll. You can roll yours on your turn. I think it just happens.
Okay.
So another Desmond Candle is gonna fire from Vorka towards Chuffy. That's not gonna hit. And I'm just gonna say the fireworks work automatically. It won't take an action. You just tell me where you're aiming it.
I'm gonna aim it. I think the frog is a more clear danger because it keeps on fucking Rita up.
Yeah.
So-
well, Vorka still has a turn.
Fair.
And Vorka's gonna look at Chuffy and go, those ears might taste fine, stuffed with your friend's eyeballs. And is gonna swing their scimitar at you.
Ooh.
And miss horribly.
Hooray!
Mogmerch, now you can fire your Desmond Candle.
All right, here comes a ranged attack. +5. Doubt that's gonna hit.
That has the -4 factored in.
Yeah.
Okay, a 12 will hit, because I believe it's against...
Oh, wait, never
touch.
mind. It does not. It's just a +5. So yeah, 8 is
Okay,
actual.
well
so
then-
that does not.
An 8 misses. But I'll say that the fireworks are just like a free thing, so you still have your actions.
Fucking, I guess. I'll take a couple steps in here. Would moving here provoke? I'm moving within it, but
Yeah, I would say he would, but he's not gonna take it.
all right.
Ah,
Okay, so I'm gonna now
Down
try
roll.
and hit him with my club.
All right. A 7 will miss.
Okay.
Chuffy.
Take another stab at the goblin in front of me.
All right.
Man,
That will miss.
dice are rough this evening.
Rita.
the joys of low-level combat. Rita is not too happy about the state of things. Though while she holds her potion in her offhand, she will take a slice into the frog.
Well, a 23 will hit, but believe it or not, a 5 won't confirm.
Huh.
Make your 5 damage.
5 damage into the frog. All right.
And then I'm gonna take a 5-foot step back.
All right. Poog.
Who will take a 5-foot step into her spot to try to protect, and Poog will swing the dog slicer at the toad.
All right. At Lord Longtongue, that will hit for 1 point of damage. Lord Longtongue is going to try and return the favor to Poog by biting you. Does a 12 hit?
No, it does not.
All right,
More than
Vorka.
an 11.
Vorka, the goblin cannibal, is going to... Let's see. They are going to... I need to look at what they can do. You know what they're gonna do? You see them produce a flame. And they're gonna try and touch Chuffy with a flame. But let me see here. You strike an opponent with a melee touch attack. So I'm gonna roll... I'll just roll this. Let me look at Chuffy's touch. No, you are able to dodge out of the way of the oncoming flame. But it does last for a while, so they will still have it in their hand. Mogmerch. What's the plan?
Shit. Okay, Mogmerch is gonna take another swing.
Alright. Try and bonk Lord Longtongue. That will miss.
Ah. Well then.
Chuffy. Gonna try and chop the goblin.
Yeah. Try again.
Yeah.
Hey.
Alright, well that will hit, but it will not confirm, so that's 2 points of damage. Alright. Rita.
Okay. I'm gonna take another step back, and instead of drinking my potion, I'm going to retrieve my dragon brew gourd, and I'm gonna drink it.
Okay, also Mogmerch, your firework, do it. I also have to roll mine.
Oh, right. Ranged.
That does not hit. Okay, both don't hit.
I do not hit.
Alright, Rita, you drink your potion. Is that all from you?
Yes, that's my whole turn.
Poog!
Who swings his dog slicer again?
A 17 hits for 4.
Okay, we're doing damage now.
Lord Longtongue is gonna try and bite you again.
Yeah, 17.
Misses horribly.
I'm tripping. Yeah.
Vorka is gonna fire off another. This is her third firework towards Chuffy.
Didn't she already?
It got
Wasn't
back
that
to her.
what that
The
rolled?
one I just rolled is the one I forgot to do.
Oh, okay. My
An 11 does not hit, but they are gonna. Vorka is gonna try and touch you with the flame hand. I'll just roll that. I think that hits your touch AC. Let me check your touch AC, Chuffy. Yep, your touch is 15. They got a 17. So they are gonna do 7 points of fire damage to you.
Just barely standing.
Oh gosh.
As you are feeling rough, Chuffy, as they let out a yes, charred goblin will taste nicely. Mogmerch.
All right, so I'm gonna club him.
Okay. That will miss. Don't forget your firework. This is your third one.
Right. So I'm rolling a ranged attack
Against touch.
against touch, but this is gonna be -4.
Even with a -4,
damn.
that hits. So
Oh,
let me,
should I roll another? Can I crit?
Yeah, so the Desnan candle is
Oh shit!
let me see here.
2d or no?
The
it's-
projectile deals 1 point of non-lethal damage and 1 point of fire damage if they hit. On a critical hit, the target is also blinded.
So I hit him for 2 then.
Yeah, and Lord Longtongue is
blinded.
blind.
Dang. That's kick ass. And that's also
Alright.
my go.
Huffy, you are hurting big time.
Yeah. I'll probably take a couple steps back from.
Well, you can what was it? Disengage.
You can
Yeah,
take a
disengage,
5-foot
use
step
your
back
movement.
or a withdrawal, which is as much movement as you would like.
Without an attack against you.
Yeah.
I can. I'll do that.
All right, so you'll have your full movement to run away.
I don't know how far back I'm going.
All right. And that, I believe, would be your turn. To move and run. Rita.
All right, Chuffy, as you turn around to run to the other side of the room, you see Rita standing in the doorway. There's a glow in the back of my extra wide throat, and flames lick around my crooked teeth, and I shout, "Stop hurting my hands!" And Vorka, as there is simultaneously the sounds of a dragon's breath weapon and a massive belch. I need Vorka to make a DC 13 reflex save.
Okay.
Ooh, okay, well.
Orca is going to get a 15.
15. Okay, so just 5 fire damage,
All right, 5 fire damage.
and I have 2 more blasts.
Alrighty. Is that all, Rita?
That'll be it. It didn't give me a the Dragon Brew Gourd didn't give me a action type, but I'm assuming it's a standard action.
That would probably track.
Okay. Yeah, then that's that.
Poog.
Can I cast Cure Light Wounds on Chuffy?
You certainly could.
All right, I'm going to do that.
You would have to move to them.
Oh, they're right there.
Yeah, I'm right next to him. Can we not
That's
cast
weird.
diagonally?
Not on my screen, you aren't. Oh no, I'm thinking of Mogmerch. I'm looking at guys, I might be a goblin cyst. I think all goblins look the same. Yes, you can do that for Chuffy. So 7 points of healing to Chuffy.
Ooh.
All right. Longtongue is blinded. So 50% miss chance. I'm gonna say they're gonna try for Poog. They were the last person they saw. I mean, that's gonna miss anyways, so. Vorka is going to fire off the last Desnan candle. Trying the last shot towards Chuffy again. No. Let's see here. I need to look something up. Okay, she is going to... Let me look here. She's going to cast... She's going to cast Spider Climb. And go... I'll say she goes up onto the ceiling, which I'll say is 15 feet up. So she's just going to be right where she is, but 15 feet up on the ceiling. Mogmerch, you have one more candle to fire.
Alright, so I will make that ranged attack. Just a sec. Ooh.
That is towards Long Tongue. That hits.
Okay, so he gets 2 damage.
And he is no longer blinded. It was just for one turn. Alright.
Okay, and so Mogmerch is realizing that his club is not working very well. So he's gonna do a little bit of a... Let me just... Okay, so I'm gonna toss a Alchemist Fire at him.
Alrighty.
What
What does that entail?
It's a ranged touch attack, and if it hits, it deals 1d6 of fire damage, and I'm gonna take 1 point of fire damage. And then if I hit him, then the next round he's gonna take 1d6 more points of damage.
Is that on his turn or your turn? The extra.
Let's see. On the round following a direct hit. Okay, so here's
I
what it
guess
says.
you're at the top of the initiative, so I guess when it comes back to you, it'll deal the extra damage. If you get a direct hit.
I think so. I think if it's a direct hit only. But at any rate, so let me just ranged. Damn it.
It's against touch.
Yeah.
That hits.
Oh, sweet. Okay, so I take 1 point of damage. Let me just do that foist. So -1. Good old touch attack. Love it. So now it's a d6, and they're on fire. Come on, 6. Oh, 4's not bad. 4's not terrible. Okay, so unless it takes a full round action to extinguish himself, he will take another d6 on whenever the GM says.
Okay. Lord Longtongue is looking hurt. Chuffy, you are up.
How many darts do I have?
Probably an endless amount.
Oh, okay. Cool.
It should say there should be.
You have 6. You've thrown 1 already. You have 5 more.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna throw one at the goblin on the ceiling.
You'd have to get a bit closer about here to do so, but you can do so.
Okay.
Ducks.
An 11 will miss. Rita.
Oh. I will take a step inside, and I will fire my second blast.
All right, reflex.
At them.
That's a 19.
Damn. Okay. Got one blast left. Dragon
Do they still take the half, or
They do. They are gonna take 7 fire damage.
7 fire damage. Borka is looking hurt. All right. Poog.
Ooh, he's gonna swing his dog slicer at the toad again.
An 18 hits for 2. Lord Longtongue's not going to extinguish themselves. They're kind of dumb. So they're going to try and bite Mogmerch.
hey, what Mogmerch do?
Does a 15 hit Mogmerch?
No, AC is 17.
Oh, that's good because they dealt 9 damage if it hit.
Oh,
Dang.
frog! Take this wild ride, bitch.
You dodge right out of the way. Vorka is going to throw a dart right back at Chuffy. I don't think a 13 is going to hit Chuffy. No. Mogmerch, it's back to you. Deal that 1d6 to Longtongue. Because they did not put themselves out. Lord Longtongue succumbs to their burns, and Vorka lets out a, "No, not Lord Longtongue! Oh, I would eat you all for this!"
Suck it, frog.
And that's not your action, because that was just the after effects of burning, so you have your turn.
Right, so, hearing this, nasty diatribe, bloop, and, I'm gonna go with what works, and, touch attack, ranged.
Mm-hmm.
Here it comes. It's gonna be, Alchemist Fire.
That hits.
Alright. I don't take the damage this time. Three damage to her.
3 damage, okay.
And she is engulfed in flame.
Indeed. Chuffy.
I think Chuffy would be mad that he can't reach to stab him as he throws another dart. Where'd it go?
Yeah.
That hits. Alright. For 1 point of damage. Alright. Rita. Same thing?
All right. 5 feet forward, and my final blast with a big belch.
They get a natural 1.
Woo!
And
Eat it.
11 fire coming right to her.
Vorka
Yeah.
gets hit with this blast and comes falling down as they are engulfed in flames and die. With a horrible screaming sound of goblin flesh burning.
Through
Right.
the last of the tongues of fire dousing themselves out and belches, I say, "Take that, bitch!"
Yes, yes, yes.
Poog.
Mogmerch, well pleased.
Does Poog feel like singing, perchance?
Hoog might, but I don't. I'm honestly tired.
Well, why don't you sing for us, anyways?
Okay. How do you pronounce this name?
Zarangel?
Zarangel?
Zarangel. Okay.
It's up to
Who
you.
says Zarangel's the best? He'll help burn things and heal the rest. Zarangel's favor makes Poog blessed, and Poog also stabs with a knife if you make fun of how good he is at riding animals.
Wonderful. As you guys begin searching this room, within it, there's a lot of clutter, broken objects, and various things, which you could assume to be, with your goblin eyes, about 600 gold to the right collector.
Which, we're goblins, so...
Yeah, most of it's made of bamboo and exotic woods, and in some cases paper. They're probably more fun to burn. Among the more obviously valuable objects, you find 140 gold pieces, and a bejeweled silver and jade lantern built to look like a coiled dragon, which is worth 150 gold pieces. You also find a masterwork shuriken, as well as an ivory and gold fan depicting a gecko walking amid cherry blossoms, worth 80 gold. And as you flip it over, the reverse side has been used by Vorka to draw a crude map of Brinestump. You also find a long hairpin with a red pearl at one end, worth 150.
God damn, we're rich goblins.
You find a wand of crate food and water with 2 charges left. You also find an elixir of love. And within the red chest in the room, unlocked, is the items of your quest. You find 14 Desden candles, 20 paper candles, and 7 skyrockets for you to do with what you wish. And I believe at one point I heard something about setting the boat on fire.
Yeah.
I was about to say, I know we're supposed to bring these back to the chief, but what if we just lit them all here and ran away?
They kill us if we don't bring them back. You want not go back to village?
I think they would understand with the explosion and the fire that it would cause.
One
I don't know.
skyrocket?
I suppose we could compromise on one.
Okay. As you guys, I'm going to bring us here because as you guys
On the way back out, I'm gonna grab my javelins. I left both of them
Sure.
sitting in the room with that dog.
as you guys leave the boat, setting off the skyrocket to hit the boat and light it up. It goes up in a beautiful flame, although it is also quickly doused as this area is wet. It is not meant for fire, so you get a short, big burst before it is then doused, unfortunately.
I told you we should have set them all off. The boat would have burned better.
And
Yes,
I smack you
well,
on your forehead.
you make it back to your village, where goblins cheer you on, and you give the chief the fireworks, and his mighty girthness, Chief Rendwaddle Gutwad, looks to Poog and announces you will be marrying his daughter, the fearsomely corpulent and ferociously lusty Guppy Wartbits.
Wartbits.
Becoming his goblin son-in-law.
Poog has a wife?
Where the others, Retta, you are given the tribal position of Master of the Pig Pit. Mogmerch, you are given the title of Boss of Big Fire.
It is as it should be.
And Chuffy, you are given the title of Overseer of Village Stabbings.
I can't help feel but insulted I didn't get any responsibility. I only got a wife.
That's your responsibility. And as
You
a
gotta please my
finale,
fine face.
as a finale before we end this session, who would like to do the honors and sing the final We Be Licktoads song?
We be Licktoads, we make raid. Put the long shakes to the blade. Burn them up from feet to head. Make them hurt, then make them dead. Cut the parents into ham. Smash the babies into jam. All the rest in pot get stewed. We be Licktoads, you be food.
And that is We Be Goblins.